Hello, I'm Wafflestick, and welcome back to my Minecraft survival server here on 1.11. We're out here in the nighttime, and I must say, it is looking really pretty out here. And as you can see, we do have Pickle here. He's going to be chilling around with his ender pearls, and it looks like we are having a big mob fight down here. Holy cow! Oh, that zombie just took him out. I did not expect that at all. Oh, that's awesome. And then Pickle noticed it too. That's crazy. I haven't seen that. Like 2 mob fights. Ooh, I about messed up there. But I'm thinking what we're going to do is go over here and check out Pickle's base, because personally, I haven't got to look at it much. I've looked at it a couple of times, but not really in detail. So let's see what he's got going on in here. So we do have his little area. It's like a living area, and it looks like he's been using carpet for a nice little design here. And this goes into a courtyard right here. It's pretty neat, like a yard. And he's done some slab work. Man, he's done a really good job. And as far as like the cobblestone complementing the stone brick, looks really nice. Now we do have this little area up here, which is going to be his attic. And I think this area looks really inviting. So if I came into the house, I would definitely want to be in here somewhere to kind of chillax. And you also have your furnaces and all your essentials. I think this is a humble little abode, especially up here. So let's go ahead and close this trapdoor. I'm going to go down here in the basement, and oddly, I don't know why that's happening. There is a red tint in the lighting here. That's kind of odd. I wonder if that's my texture pack doing that. But we do have his basement area here, and as you can see, he has a makeshift storage system, which is going to operate really well. As you can see, he has all of his tools. He's got everything he needs all right there. And he has an ender chest here. Ooh, he's got the sugarcane farm as well. That's the one I made a tutorial for, and it works quite well. And he said that its efficiency's doing really well. I mean, as far as like him going through his world in the daytime, this thing collects a lot of sugarcane. So we do have a smelter here. Subscriber of the month, which is really cool. I would recommend checking that out. And it looks like he gave me his saddle. Oh, this runs into a chest right here. Okay, that's really neat. It's got a half a stack of sugarcane. It's got a snow generator. He's just got everything he needs down here. But I think that's pretty much it so far. And I know in his last episode, he did dig out a cave. Let's go up here. Okay, whoops. Let's go this way and check out his cave system, because he's been working on it. And I'm personally pretty excited to see it in the actual Minecraft world instead of on the video. Oh, yes. Check out this view. Especially with this texture pack and like the lighting in the back. Oh, this is absolutely gorgeous. The only thing you got to worry about are these mobs. They're pretty rough. But I think I'm going to go over here and double back to his house. And let's go ahead and get started with today's episode. Since the last clip and this clip, I have done so much work. I have been working on a village. Holy cow, right? Me and Pickle, he came in, and when he started helping me, we started cluttering up the area. And as you can see, we've got leaf blocks everywhere, just kind of making it look more natural. Like a realistic kind of natural. I'm thinking maybe this area looks more like a broken down village. But it looks good. I mean, the pathway I think looks good. It looks like it's in a lot of use. And when you come in here, you'll see that there's some living quarters. We have like a sort of a library going on there, but it's more of a house because, well, it's just someone who likes to read a lot. And over here is the blacksmith shop, which I think looks good. It's just something to kind of fill in the area. You know, we got this area going down to the waterway, and it looks really nice. I'm going to go over to my house and just kind of get a feel of what it looks like when I come out of my home. So if we come out of our home, I use a lot of bone meal too, if you haven't noticed. So if we're coming out, oh, it's a really nice day. And if you look through there, that pathway looks so nice when you're looking at that direction. Now, if you're heading over here, I think this has really filled in the area. Some trees. We've got some leaves going on here. And there's also a graveyard. It's kind of cool. It's got like the coarse dirt for the layings, and that just looks nice. Something neat Pickle did there. So Pickle did a lot of the work. He does a lot of decoration work, and the only thing I would say I don't like about this village is it's the only thing here. So like when you come out, you'll see this really clustered area, and this area doesn't look that great. So I don't know. I mean, there's only really so much you could do with 2 people on a server, but I'm thinking that kind of fills in the area a little bit. I think we'll work on this area over here at some point. But I'm working on another project in the Nether. And unfortunately, I got to take you guys back to the Nether. I know you probably don't like being there. But let's go ahead and go back into the Nether, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright, now that we are in the Nether, I've been in here admiring this wall that I made. It looks pretty good. It's just simple and straightforward, but hey, I think it does the job quite well. Now, I did have a subscriber, Jack Petska, to say that the ceiling is a little bit low. And also, there's a bunch of netherrack. Now, don't be alarmed. I am going to be fixing this at some point in the future. I think Pickle wanted to do a project with me with the ceiling, so we'll work on that at some point. It's just a little bit much for one episode for me because that is a lot of netherrack to clear out. That's like a whole new room. But if we go over here to our base entryway, I've been working on this cart system. Yes, finally. I've been needing a minecart system. And as you can see, it's going all the way out of render distance. I don't know how much I have left. I made a bunch of minecart stuff here. And my inventory is incredibly full. But I've been trying to work on a minecart retrieval system, which is a little bit tricky. I've been trying to figure it out here. The way I have it set up right now is using cacti to catch a minecart coming up. It breaks the minecart, it goes into the hopper system, and then it travels into this chest. So you can pick up your minecart, and I was planning right here to set the minecart down and then have a button there. But I'm not absolutely sure if I want to do that. It's really tricky to figure out what you want to do with these kind of things, because obviously this track runs into the same area, and I've got a lot to consider. I guess I will just keep working on it. And so it's a few days later, and I've been kind of busy this week. I haven't had some stuff going on, so I may be a little bit late on this video, just giving you guys heads up, but we do have all of our AFK stuff up here, which I've got to grab here in a second. But I was AFK farming, and I think my girlfriend actually moved the coffee mug off of my keyboard, so I didn't get anything. I got nothing. I got some fish, and I'm breaking 3 power 4 bow, which isn't too bad. But I need to put that up in this chest because I got to recraft another bow. I unfortunately am missing out on the bow action now, so we need to probably put this in here to keep. Yesterday, I went through my AFK fish farm just to see what I had that was good. We have a Silk Touch, an Unbreaking 3 Knockback 2, Power 3, Protection 2, which looks really good, and then we have a really nice book here. I think these are junk books. I don't think I'm going to be using these much. I mean, you know, as you can see, Bane of Arthropods isn't really my style, so probably should figure out something else here because it's not really working with me. Let's go ahead and close this bad boy up, and I will go over to the Nether and show you how far I have gotten. Ooh, that's not good. For some reason, this place is crawling with creepers all the time. Where would he have spawned at? Where would have this creeper have spawned at? Is there something that's just not lit up enough? I dread this part, but hopefully he won't blow up on my base. That's the one thing I'm hoping it's not going to happen. It's only me and him tangoing. There we go. I got a couple of gunpowder, so we can make some more fireworks. So I'm going to go over to the Nether and show you kind of how far I've got. I've went about 5,000 blocks in the overworld with the minecart system, and that's probably about 1,000 in the actual world of the Nether. And here it is. It just keeps going. I mean, it just keeps going and going, so it's looking good. I've come a long ways. I'm about done with it. I've only got a little bit left. And also, decoration of these tunnels, I don't think I'm going to be doing right now. I'm going to wait until I got mending on this pickaxe. It's kind of why I've been spending time at the AFK fish farm. But we're doing pretty good. It's almost there, and at least we'll have a way to get back to base and back to our other base without too much fuss. Because personally, before I had just to do this, just keep running until I got there, and 1,000 blocks traversing isn't particularly awesome. And that's the thing about the minecart system. I have finally decorated the actual retriever node. Something kind of like a wooden fireplace. You'll see here in just a second. We're about there. Ooh, there we are. And as you can see, it works just fine. It knocks me off. I think it may hurt me once, but it doesn't matter because I got the awesome armor. And I put in a bunch of stuff in here. Let's go ahead and take this stuff out because I want it to be pretty clean. And it just runs right back to that chest, and I can pop it down. And I had totally forgot that you could push up on your key and you can travel with the minecart just a little bit, enough to get to your redstone. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. We're about there. We just got to do one more receive a node and it should be done. Now, I know on this episode I haven't really been doing a lot of projects on camera, but we are back here at base and I've kind of left the nether behind for today. I think I can finish that off camera since you guys see the main purpose of it and how it works. But I'm back here at my base and I want to build a new addition to the farm area. Thinking we're going to make a pumpkin farm. Just a very simple, small pumpkin farm because it seems like every time I do need pumpkins, they're not there. So I've got to, you know, make a farm for it. Just making it a little bit more bearable down here. And I think I'm just going to go with a more traditional design. Nothing too crazy. And it'll fill in the area a little bit better than those compact farms. So right now I am currently working on a design for this. And it's a little bit difficult figuring out how to use observer block with the pumpkins. I mean, it sounds like it would be easy, but there's a couple of like compactment issues, if that's a word. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. That way we will not lose our patch. There we go. And all we have to do is keep going with this. I'm going to put another observer block right here so he is facing toward the pumpkin update. Okay, and that's what I've got so far. So when the pumpkin grows, the observer will put in redstone output back here and warp around back to maybe a piston. Part 2, now that I have a block of sand to work with, let's go ahead and put that there, put a repeater right here, more stained clay until we get to this point, which is going to have a piston right here. Then we need to run some redstone right here with a repeater right there. And then I'm thinking, did I put another redstone piece there? Yes, I did. There it is. Pretty much done. So what happens is the pistons will knock it in the middle, and then we'll have a hopper system running this way. And this will be our chest access right here until we can get another connection for that. But it should be fully functional now. So I'm just going to decorate the area up and then probably call that one a finished project. This should be pretty quick. Just 2 chests down there, and then we need 2 hoppers running into that. And this should collect anything that falls down in there. And it's actually pretty easy access. All we've got to do is put it right here. We just got to dig out these 2 clay blocks. I'm thinking that's pretty much finished. I'm just going to go ahead and finish it off with the glass, and we'll see how it looks. Shouldn't take too much time right here. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, segment number 3 done in the farm area. That looks absolutely awesome. I'm so glad we got it done. Looks nice, especially with the back wall back there. And looking at that wall, I'm thinking when this is all clay, it's going to look really good. Okay, and I think that's going to be about it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I'm sorry I wasn't very productive. I've just got some guests at my house and I don't want to wake them up. I'm trying to be really quiet. So I will see you in next episode and we will get some projects done. Have a fantastic day.